Okay, unpopular opinion, but I get this question a lot, and I tend to get on a bit of a soapbox about it. As a therapist, do I believe that empaths are real? Yes, I do. But do I believe that it is some spiritual gift that is bestowed upon us from high? No, I actually don't. Do I believe in HSPs? Yes, I actually do 100% believe in HSPs. I consider myself one as well. But HSPs, highly sensitive persons, if you guys don't know that term, tends to be related to the nervous system. So that tends to be a nervous system thing. I have a very sensitive nervous system. It can be developed from, let's say, upbringing or trauma. It can also be something you're born with. Let's go back to empaths for a second. I am not saying that being an empath is not a real thing. I actually consider myself to be an empath. What I am saying is that being a highly empathic person, a person with high empathy, a person who is very attuned to other people's energies and other people's emotions, usually comes from learning. It's usually a developed skill over time, right? So I'll give you an example. I grew up in a household where dad comes home and I'm not really sure what kind of, how he's gonna be that day, right? So I have to kind of wait and watch and pay attention, because if dad comes home and he's in a bad mood, or if he feels very volatile, then I need to kind of be quiet and slip into the background and not like stir up any trouble, right? Not cause any trouble potentially for myself. If dad comes home and he's in a good mood, then great. I can like be happy and loud and make jokes and have fun with dad, right? If you grew up in any kind of situation like this, what happens is that you are developing skills where you have to be attuned to somebody else's emotional state for your own survival. And so the way I look at it now is I love the fact that I have this highly attuned state, because I can walk into a room and pretty quickly be like, ooh, I do not like that person. I do not like their energy. I'm gonna stay the fuck away from this person, right? But it can either be your kryptonite or your superpower, just depending on how well you understand it. And is it controlling you, right? Like, are you so permeable to other people's emotions that they consume you, that other people's energy just takes you down? Or do you have an ability to use that to your advantage? Or like as a therapist, right? I'm highly attuned to people's emotions, but I don't let it consume me, right? I have enough emotional boundaries at this point where it doesn't just take me down.